All right, hi everybody, 7:47 on this Monday, December 2nd, and it's the first major winter storm of the season that is rolling through the state. Abel, we are in a little bit of a lull in parts of the state, but other parts of the state, Mark, waking up to some snow, some freezing rain, maybe some sleet pellets, and even a little bit of drizzle.
Yeah, so we had some sleet and freezing rain in the Northwest Hills, seeing a transition back over to snow now, and that transition line is working back close to the 84 quarter right now. So coastal Connecticut, we're above freezing. You see the greens on the map indicating just some spotty areas of light rain and some drizzle. But for instance, in around the Hartford metro area, you see the shades of purple indicating that mix, some freezing rain, some freezing drizzle. But just to the west of Hartford is where we're seeing that snow come down around Avon. If you're going up Avon Mountain along Route 44, up around New Hartford. We've got Plymouth as well, Watertown down Route 8 to Waterbury. You can see how the snow mix line is kind of wavering around the Brass City right there along I-84 as well.
And just be careful, driving on, just even when the roads are just wet, we have typical problems out there in the morning. But now we've got some snow-covered roads, secondary and tertiary roads. I know my parking lot in my condo complex was compromised this morning, and that's what you're going to be waking up to. So just be careful driving around. Lots of distance between you and that car in front of you. Now, snowfall totals are going to get impressive as we move through the day tonight and into tomorrow morning. 2 to 4 inches for southeast Connecticut, 4 to 8 for this swath of the state that's in central Connecticut, from all the way up from Tolland and Windham counties through Hartford and down into Fairfield counties. And then you get into northern Hartford County, there could be as much as 6 to 12 inches joining Litchfield County, and that's through tomorrow morning. So the winter weather advisory is in effect for a good portion of the state, but winter storm warning, which is one step up. You've got that winter storm warning in effect for Litchfield and for northern Fairfield counties, and that's about as bad as it gets. So please, please, please exercise caution out there. All right, long duration storm now through tomorrow morning. We're talking about this morning's commute, this evening's commute, tomorrow morning's commute, and then we're talking about different precipitation types: snow, ice, a little bit of a mix of rain, and then all back to snow this afternoon, tonight, and through tomorrow morning. Temperatures out there, 28, but it feels like 21. It's 28, but it feels like 22 with a little bit of a breeze in West Hartford. 32, but it feels like 24. And 31 in Lebanon, where it feels like it's 25. Little bit of roads covered with snow, but you can see now, we can see the asphalt as we take a look at a little time-lapse photography as the skies start to brighten up a little. I mean, it's very gray out there with some precipitation coming down, but at least the roads, you can see the asphalt out there. And the temperatures are ranging between about 28 and 37. You go to the northwest Connecticut, typical for this time of morning, 28 for Salisbury and in Torrington, and then you get down towards the shoreline, we've got 36 and 37. Where we are seeing some light rain. So as we take a look at the wind speeds, they're sustained anywhere from 10 to 15 miles an hour, which is not too great, and that makes it feel a little bit colder, like it's 17, 16, 17, low 20s elsewhere. All right, for more on our iCams, we're going to send it on over to meteorologist Mark Dixon. This is a look at Bradley, where I'm sure delays are going to be mounting later this afternoon and tonight.
Checking on radar, it looks like this is more snow now than anything coming down up and around Windsor Lock, so you can see the visibility certainly not as great there. As we look live from Waterbury as well, we've been just showing you on early warning pinpoint Doppler where the icy mix has been coming back into snow. So especially on elevated surfaces, those surfaces that are untreated, secondary, tertiary roads are going to certainly be slick, where we've seen the freezing rain, the freezing drizzle through the overnight hours across interior Connecticut. Now we've got that snow, as you can see here, over the last several hours filling back into the Northwest Hills, some lighter rain, some drizzle throughout southeastern Connecticut. The main energy from this storm system still off to our west, as it heads in our direction, the snow will continue to fill in and also get a bit more intense, especially as we head toward this evening's commute and points thereafter. So Futurecast showing how that snow line continues progressing towards southeastern Connecticut, snowing at some intensity basically on and off all day long in the northwestern part of the state. So we'll certainly see additional accumulation, as Scott showed you, 2 to 4 inches southeast Connecticut, 6 to 12 inches the Northwest Hills, with perhaps even some locally higher amounts near the Massachusetts border. And by early tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. and points thereafter, scattering, becoming more scattered, and as well tapering off with some clearing taking place thereafter. So temperatures today basically in the mid-30s, where we'll top out inland close to 40, but those are going to be dropping later this afternoon. That's going to allow that transition over to snow to take place around the evening commute time statewide.
All right, now keep in mind these temperatures are all below average. We get a little bit closer to average for Friday, but the whole week looks kind of cold out there. But at least we are going to turn the corner once we get rid of the snow tomorrow morning. We are expecting partial clearing tomorrow. It'll be windy. Wednesday, Thursday look good. Friday, chance for rain and snow showers, but 44, that's pretty good. And then kind of cold for Saturday. Saturday and breezy. That'll make it feel even colder. All right, that's a check of your early morning forecast.